Wherever you're joining me, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to India Tech Report, a platform dedicated to chronicling and supporting the growth of India's deep tech and climate tech ecosystems, with the occasional segue into other areas of tech entrepreneurship. I'm Hari Arakli, and this is the Friday Deep Tech Wrap. So let's get started. Union Minister Piyush Goyal announced a 10,000 crore rupees second tranche under the government's Fund of Funds at Sangam 2025, aiming to strengthen India's deep tech ecosystem. The fund will support the entire technology lifecycle, from research to commercial deployment, focusing on AI, machine learning, and data analytics. Guidelines for the capital deployment are being finalized, and the initiative complements the recent 1 lakh crore rupee RDI plan for science and technology. A new multi-stakeholder initiative called #100desi Deep Techs has been launched to identify and support 100 leading deep tech startups in the country. Developed with Startup India, the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology's Startup Hub, and IIT Madras, the program will facilitate closed-door policy dialogues, culminating in a white paper with sectoral recommendations. Focus areas include semiconductors, defense, quantum technology, green hydrogen, and advanced manufacturing. At IIT Madras's annual alumni meet, a 200 crore rupee venture capital fund was announced to back startups emerging from the institute. This reflects a growing trend of technology professors becoming founders, contributing to the growth of India's deep tech ecosystem. The move is expected to accelerate commercialization of academic research and foster a robust innovation ecosystem. Moving on to some deep tech startup funding news, Varda Space Industries has secured $187 million in a Series C funding round led by Natural Capital and Shrug Capital, bringing its total to $329 million. The funds will scale up robotic drug production in microgravity, where pharmaceuticals crystallize differently, enabling novel formulations. Varda has completed 3 successful space missions, expanded its lab facilities, and aims to deliver the world's first microgravity-enabled drug formulation for research and improved drug development. MIT researchers have secured $23 million for Foundation EGI, a startup aiming to improve engineering with AI. Their platform seeks to streamline manufacturing by addressing fragmented specifications and outdated processes, promising efficiency gains for industries struggling with legacy systems and siloed knowledge. QuiX Quantum, a Dutch startup, has raised 15 million euros in Series A funding with the aim of delivering the world's first single photon-based universal quantum computer by 2026. The investment, led by InvestNL and the EIC Fund, will support development of a scalable, energy-efficient system based on silicon nitride chips. QuiX aims for compatibility with data centers and applications in chemical engineering, drug development, and machine learning, advancing Europe's leadership in quantum technology. By the way, QuiX is written as QUI and capital X, and I'm not sure if my pronunciation of QuiX is the correct one. The European Commission released a draft code of practice to help companies adhere to new AI regulations. The code emphasizes copyright protection, systemic risk mitigation, and safety, aiming to guide businesses as they navigate the evolving landscape of artificial intelligence compliance in the region. Meanwhile, contrary to expectations, a recent Meter study found that advanced AI tools can actually slow down experienced software developers when working on code bases they know well, challenging the assumption that AI universally boosts productivity in software engineering. In one more AI headline, a new report by Gartner projects that worldwide end-user spending on generative AI models will hit $14.2 billion this year. The surge is driven by rapid enterprise adoption and integration of generative AI into products and services, with significant investments from big tech companies. The trend signals a major shift in how businesses use AI for productivity and innovation. Okay, some executive movement in the world of robotics, where Diligent Robotics, known for its hospital logistics robots, has hired 2 senior executives from robotaxi company Cruise. This move signals the company's ambition to expand beyond healthcare and scale its humanoid robotics platform for broader commercial applications. So let's end today's brief with a headline about 2 technology entrepreneurs whose startup has just turned unicorn. Airalo, a global eSIM provider, has raised $220 million in a funding round led by CVC, pushing its valuation past $1 billion, making the venture the first eSIM unicorn, according to its press release. Founded in 2019 by Ahmad Bahadir Ozdemir and backed by investors including Peak 15 partners, Rakuten Capital, Singtel Innovate, and Antler, Airalo addresses the pain points of international travel connectivity by offering affordable instant eSIM activation in more than 200 countries. The company's user-centric approach includes flexible data, text and voice plans, and a new omnichannel app experience. With some 20 million users, Airalo plans to expand its enterprise solutions and global reach, aiming to make connectivity simple and accessible for travelers and businesses worldwide. That's it for today. You can find links to all the headlines in the show notes wherever you get your podcasts. For in-depth conversations with entrepreneurs, investors, industry leaders, and other stakeholders building India's deep tech and climate tech ecosystems, please listen to my India Tech Report in Conversation podcast. To support my work, please subscribe to my free newsletter, India Tech Report, if you'd like to get all these in one place. I'm Hariharakli. Thank you for listening and have a great weekend.